end. He's over 1,100 yards receiving so far and looking for more. It's the Bears and the 49ers, and it's coming up next.
Just about time to rock as toe gets ready to meet leather. And we are underway from Santa Clara. Taking it about the 1. And look at this. Loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Ball on the 32. It's 2nd and 2.
At the 32-yard line.
Off the bootleg. Far. Throwing middle, and it's complete. A gain there of 12 yards and a first down for the Bears.
And the Bears first down.
Operating from the gun. Far. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's what you would consider a goal for each and every defense, because if you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team because you expect your offense to score more than that. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course, but I'd have to say a very solid performance.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
Well, that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 20 line. Calling a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Looking to throw. Far. That's a screen pass. That's complete. He will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Back to throw. Far. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Damage close to the goal line. 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run.
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. So here are the Niners now to get their first drive. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
I tell you what, when he is on schedule for that week, secondaries take notice because you've got to stay alert back there on every snap. A truly powerful arm, one that's capable of challenging any level of the defense on any given play. That's why so many scouts preach arm talent when preparing for the NFL draft. A quarterback with arm strength to make every throw in the book, he's an asset to have in any offense.
And they'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
A good run there on the right tackle in old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
From the 35, here's the 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Looking to throw. Carlson out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he is going to lose yardage here. They wind up losing a couple there, so they go behind the original line of scrimmage, and now 3rd and 11 coming up. Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, they'll try and run for it on the draw. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. It's a 6-yard gain, and it leaves him looking at a 4th down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And this will be taken at the 13. Excellent work on the run back there, 33 yards. And the Bears take over. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road, so getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. That'd be ideal.
Now a throw here to his running back, and he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. Well, just shy of midfield, here's a 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Far. Leading with a catch right side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
At the 8-yard line.
Back to throw again. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
That's a great job of tackling right there. If he could have made the first man miss, maybe he could have taken it into the end zone. Instead, they stopped him pretty well right in his tracks, and you often see that in the red zone.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of this opening quarter. And the Bears lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The 49er offense, they're coming back out onto the field, and we're going to give you a look at the playoff picture now into the weekend in the NFC. And it's all come down to this, hasn't it? Final week of the regular season. As this year's playoffs play out anything like the regular season has gone, could be in for a wild and fun month of January.
And we can break the rules because we can look ahead. All right, there's not a coach out there that's ever said to their team, all right, let's look three weeks down the road. It's always right here, right now. Forget that. Think about what the playoffs are going to look like. The teams that we see that are already in, the teams that are trying to get in, we could have some great matchups.
They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. You know darn well both of these teams reviewed the film and saw that this defense had 5 sacks last week. They got to keep their QB upright.
And they're going to try their best to do exactly that. But they're facing a team where getting to the quarterback is a mindset. It's a mantra for them. And they play a game within the game. And you know what it is? Let's race to the quarterback and see who gets there first.
Incomplete. They tried to drop it off, but he couldn't hold on.
Every offense tells you they want to come out and start fast. That's not unusual at all. But this group, they've yet to get much rolling through their first 2 drives. It looks like they're going to have to give up the football again after this one.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And it's fielded at the 34. It'll be a 47-yard punt with a net of 40 following a 7-yard return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you just have to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
At the 48-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down. Far. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they move this all the way down to the 9. 39 yards there, a big one.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. Operating from the gun. Far. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
Well, you get man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. So 3rd and goal, the 49er faithful making some noise for their defense. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. The defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them out of the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. You're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the ball.
Walker hitting the balls out, and this is picked up by the Bears. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Onto the field now come the Bears.
They've got the ball in a great spot here, already inside the red zone following that fumble recovery.
Following the fumble recovery. Far. Complete to Wheaton. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 7 at the 18-yard line.
Back to throw. Far. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. They push him back 8 yards and time on second down. A chance of wasting this great starting field position. A real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. To the right side and incomplete. 4th down now. San Fran's defense is strong in coverage.
And there's more play there. He's probably been saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
A 42-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good.
And that'll make this 17-0 here in the opening quarter.
So the fumble recovery had him set up in ideal field position, but they can muster only 3 points out of it.
Yeah, when you're able to force turnovers, especially when it results in field position like they had, you really want to make it hurt. Here, they take the field goal. That's definitely not what they were hoping for.
And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 17-0 our score after 1.
49ers nothing.
The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to a self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll try and run this one right up the gut.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
They had 3 yards on first down, just 1 yard there.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Carlson.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
And he couldn't get it to chuck up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback.
The Chicago offense set to get started.
And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
25-yard line.
Looking to throw on second down. Far. 3rd catch of this first half for him, and this one is a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll run on 1st down. Rich. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a 1st down.
And a good quarterback facing zone coverage, if he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. He can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
Now a throw here, hauled in. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play. And the Bears first down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4. They'll look to throw again. Trying to get it to Wheaton, and it's intercepted. And the Niners force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered. They had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
The 49ers offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
Well, no, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big third down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. To the 43, second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
The Niners on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This will be 3rd and 6. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Carlson. Short throw taken in by Okonkwo. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Niners passing game in sync now. They've got another first down. Back to throw. Carlson. He completes that to Garrett Wilson. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Looking to throw. Carlson finding Walker complete. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. Off play action. Carlson. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. A very costly sack there on 3rd and goal. Pushes him back big time. And now you'd figure the field goal team coming on 4th.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it and ended up on the ground.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Operating from the gun. Carlson. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Kyler Gordon picks it off. And the Bears are going to have it here at their own 15.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects him.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something is funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
To throw on 2nd down. Far. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And they're going to get him down well short of the first, as he can only get this to about the 19. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll look to set up his blockers. Out on the field now, here come the 49ers. A big mistake last time they were on the field, tossing that interception inside the red zone and really taking away what had been a pretty successful drive up to that point.
Yeah, and I don't think there's any question about it. As they head out on the field for this drive, that whole offensive unit is just thinking redemption. You know, they moved it really well, didn't pay it off. This time, they want to make sure that ball ends up in the end zone, and they're the ones possessing it.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Carlson. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Throwing on 1st down. Carlson. Taking in left side, it's Wilson. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And quickly they get to the line.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
off the play fake. Carlson.
Everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. And the Bears are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line.
Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And with time running down, they go down to a knee. So we reach halftime with the visiting Bears out on top here. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. It's all down to this. Week 18 of the NFL regular season. Lots to be decided, so let's get right to it. We'll start over in Texas at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, where it was the Cowboys who get the win at home. C.D. Lamb, a touchdown catch in the victory.
Coach. Thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. A very one-sided first half, 17-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this out to the 25. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Looking to throw. Carlson. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for them. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 28-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Rich. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he will have the Bears 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the 3rd quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
On 1st down, far. Out left here, it's complete to Wheaton. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Complete to number 0. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
At the 49ers 45-yard line.
Off play action, far. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Fighting through. Yeah, there was a stiff arm there that freed him enough to get the first before he's tackled. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
1st down, Chicago.
Right back to him on 1st down. On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 64 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
1st down.
On 1st and 10, far. And he's got Wheaton. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. A good pickup there at 22.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. A great play there with his 3rd touchdown and 18th on the year as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season, and those votes may even turn into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
And as this offense makes their way back out, NFC playoff race time, we give you a look at what's going on there.
Well, here we sit, Week 17. Just one more week in the regular season after this one. So if you're one of these teams trying to make a move and improve your spot or jump in from the outside, Charles, you better make that move now.
And these final games are often a good barometer for all those teams fighting for position or a wild card spot. They have to be able to get the job done these last 2 weeks before things get even tougher when the playoffs officially begin.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion, and when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long gain or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points, and the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball.
Obviously an important run to avoid the 3 and out on your own side of the field.
Shows a lot of faith in that offensive unit, doesn't it? That you want to run the ball in that situation, pick up the first down. Also helps out your defensive guys a little bit too. Allows them to get at least one more series of downs in order to get some rest.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
Well, Week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside.
Looking to throw on second down. Carlson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw. Carlson. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
Sometimes it's just not your day. There's another failure right there on 3rd down.
Here comes the 49ers punter now. He's been one of their few bright spots so far. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. Getting set to go again as we look at the back heading onto the field again. I guess it kind of goes without saying at this point, but he's had a great game, as we like to say, a nose for the end zone, no doubt.
Continues to find it throughout this game, and I'm sure he's got a nice place to live. He might want to make an offer on the end zone for a second home, because that's what it's been like throughout this contest. He knows how to get there, and boy, he looks happy when he does.
He's already bought all the property in the end zone. That's the problem. He's going to sell to himself now.
Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24.
Looking to throw. Far.
That ball nearly intercepted. The rookie had his hands on it, but couldn't pull it in.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Back to throw. Far. And this is going to be incomplete.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide, because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
This is fielded at the 27. An 8-yard return there after a punt of 47. And the Niners will go on offense. 1st and 10.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw. Carlson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Just what they need, electric from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
This one deep for Wilson.
That's caught inside the 20. 75 yards receiving for him now. And it's a first down.
And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far. And never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
So after the big play, look at this, all the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Carlson. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Wilson. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
Second down and 6 now.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Now a handoff running through the middle. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
87 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
Now this is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back.
Off the play fake. Carlson. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here and maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
And he'll get him a little space here up to the 5-yard line.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
First down, Bears.
Looking to throw. Far. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 15-yard line.
Off play action. Far. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On 3rd down, Rich, and he will have the Bears first down. It won't be by much. He needed 3, and he got 3 barely, but the mark shows first down.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Chicago.
Off the play fake, Farr. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Burgess. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Defense.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Rich. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. 1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's get it spotted right at midfield at the 50. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And the Bears first down.
They run the counter. Rich. And he'll just plow right into a host of tacklers. Nothing there at all, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Rich. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40.
105 yards rushing for him now as he is finishing off the regular season with a bang.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have the Bears first down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
Up the middle they go. Rich. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
To throw on 2nd down. Far.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
7 yards to go.
Back to throw. Far. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
And we all know how talented this guy is, who's calling the signals for him. But even the best in the game, they can struggle against a good, cohesive zone coverage. Can't find a gap in the secondary quick enough, and he ends up taking a sack.
On for the field goal now is Evan McPherson.
He hit his first, this one from 38.
McPherson's kick is good.
And the lead increases even further. It's 27-0 now. And with that last field goal, that puts him now at 300 made on his career, and that is something to celebrate.
And that puts him in the top 30 all time. So he's really made a mark, and he's got plenty of life left in that leg, that's for sure.
And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
Throwing for the out route, he finds Wilson.
Well, they're down. It's a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
So pick up a 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw. Carlson.
Short throw taken in by Okonkwo.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to throw. Carlson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 42-yard line.
Looking to throw. Carlson. And that'll be incomplete.
Following the play here, now we've got an injury.
And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Carlson.
Throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on fourth. Here's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Carlson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Outweighs it, able to retain possession. That was big for them.
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Short throw taken in by Conqueror. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. To throw on 3rd down. Carlson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears 28. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 96 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches. Back to throw. Carlson. Got his man. A control. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, week 18, this is just when you hope everybody can get through the regular season healthy, but the medical staff is going to have to take a look here, and we'll step aside. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Carlson. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again. Carlson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
On 3rd down, Carlson. And probably the wise decision there. No one open, he just throws it away. And that keeps the field goal on the table as it's 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jair Elam makes it quick. And the Bears are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, I guess an interception at this point on 4th down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over to the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there. And he winds up giving the ball away.
And now the Bears coming out as they get ready. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from walking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 1st down, Rich. And a really good show of force there as he gets through for 4 tough yards. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back.
They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. On second down now, Rich, and he'll get it out to midfield as he got it spotted right at midfield at the 50. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
9 yards. First down, Bears.
They'll keep it on the ground. Rich, 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer to getting out of here with a W. In the mind of the play caller, all you want to hear is tick, tick, tick.
On second down, Rich.
Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
14 yards in a Chicago first down.
First down, Chicago.
They set the goal beginning of the year, hey, let's win 7 games. Unfortunately, with this loss, they can't do it.
So now it'll be interesting to see how they respond as a team, because sometimes when you set goals, if you don't achieve them, you don't care anymore. You let everything else go. I want to see if they're going to continue to fight, scratch, claw, do whatever to try and get as many wins as possible, even if it doesn't reach their stated number.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.